Hello, Riponia, Telisiana here. Link to my DeviantArt in the description below, and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning: this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also it's going to contain some personally stuff, so if you don't like that kind of stuff and don't want to hear about that kind of stuff, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Today I would like to talk about MLP in different media or mixed with other media and ideas, like for example here it's MLP and Star Wars. I have also seen MLP and superheroes, villains and other stuff, Back to the Future, and yeah, a lot of awesome stuff that is mixtured in MLP, and that makes a good story. We have also seen Fallout Equestria or heard it, and I do feel like it's a good mixture of mixing the ponies and new stuff. I always had a dream of making a MLP game where it was based in Diablo. I know that it doesn't make that much sense maybe, but I do feel like the storyline could be nice if you could choose between the main 6 and beat them through the story. And of course the villains would be the villains from the show, and the other things would be from the show and stuff like that. I do really feel like there's potential of mixing more with MLP right now. And of course we have seen MLP and Pokemon, but I do believe that the MLP universe is more or it's nicer for me when it's mixed with something darker, as such as Star Wars and Fallout and Diablo, and maybe also some other maybe a first person shooter game or a horror game or something. I do believe I've seen MLP mixed with the Five Nights at Freddy game. I'm not completely sure, and I of course have seen stuff that is too much like Smile HD and stuff that I do feel like is not good. The game I was thinking about was going to be like the Diablo game, and you, instead of choosing the main characters like the barbarian and stuff like that, you could choose the main 6, and it would have the same, they will have spells and their natural stuff, like Applejack could bug and stuff, and Fluttershy could talk with the animals, and stuff that could help them in the game. And of course the villains would be the stuff from MLP shows. So for example, when the stone falls from the high heavens and stuff like that, I do believe that Sombra would be the one to find it and come back. I also believe that he will come back in the real show. I don't know how, but we see that his horn have fallen into somewhere out in the forest. And if Chrysalis finds it or some pony else finds it, I do believe that he will come back, or at least the horn will corrupt the ones that finds the horn, or how to say that, like the stone, the soul stone does in Diablo. So yeah, I'm not completely sure how this would work out. But I do know that I have had this idea before. I even tried to animate smaller bits where I put in, Applejack as the barbarian, and Twilight as the wizard and stuff like that. Or I do believe it was Rarity as the wizard and Twilight as the crusader and stuff like that. I did some nice research, and I also feel like Luna could fit into the story of Leia, she becoming a greater evil and stuff like that. I do believe that the story and the storyline could be intertwined with each other, and I'm actually starting to seriously think about working on a game that was like that. And the special pony level that is could be the old special cow level again, because the ponies cannot kill other ponies, they can only kill other animals, and it could be the cows from MLP, just with scythes and weapons and stuff like that. And I would make it more friendly or child friendly, or how to say that, but I will still hold it into the Diablo lore, or how to say that. Also, the smaller villains or the smaller monsters, I would probably have some new designs or something, because they can't all be changelings and smaller versions of Sombra or something like that. But I do have some ideas for animals that could be smaller villains, like snakes, spiders, and stuff like that. That is actually not that they're not scary in the show, and I could probably make them less scary for the game also. But I don't know about you guys. What do you think about this idea, and is it something that you would be willing to help with, or give a little to, if I start doing it? And I would try to get something more done with my OC also. I feel like I have come to a place now where I'm more sure in my ability in my artwork, not in my animation. It still needs some work, but I feel like I can make other things also than just artwork and drawings. I would really like to try in my own way to make a game, and I will just leave this video out here for all your bronies and Pegasisters that would like a MLP game that is mixtured with Diablo. If you feel like it's a bad idea, please tell me in the comments down below why you feel like it doesn't mix. I would also like to see a game in Fallout where the protagonist is the pony from the Fallout Equestria read. And that's actually all that I have to say today. I would love to see more My Little Pony games. I would love to see them mixtured into even more media, and I feel like it have died down a little bit, but I do feel it have potential for coming back and being popular again. So I don't know about you guys, if you have any nice ideas for something, but please let me know, or do your own thing. Okay, yeah. Please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Please do remember that inspiration is right around the corner, and do have fun. Yeah, okay, that's actually all. Okay, yeah, bye.